And one of the main reasons why the younger generation are discouraged from having children is the quality of life as well as the financial freedom. And if we really look into the statistics during the past 5 years, we can see that the birth rate is actually declining already. And starting from 2020, to be very specific. So for example, in 2020, there were only about 587,000 births in Thailand. And that was the first time in 70 years that the rate has fallen below 600,000. Births continued to decrease in 2021 when about 544,000 were recorded, and that was the first year in which there were fewer births than deaths. This has triggered concern among economists. A low birth rate leads to significant changes in demographics, in which the proportion of the population who are elderly is greater than the working population, leading to fewer taxpayers, which in turn will affect the future economy of the country. Emeritus Professor Dr. Pramod Prasad-Gun from the Institute for Population and Social Research at Mahidol University explained that the decreasing number of births is due to changes in the lifestyles of Thai people over the years. He also pointed out that the declining birth rate in Thailand is similar to that in other Asian countries and territories, such as in Singapore, Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong.
เด็กเกิดน้อยลงเนี่ยก็สาเหตุสำคัญก็คือวิถีชีวิตของคนเนี่ยเปลี่ยนไปผู้หญิงไทยเนี่ยมีศักยภาพที่สูงขึ้นนะมีการศึกษาดีขึ้นแล้วก็ผู้หญิงไทยระยะหลังเนี่ยก็แต่งงานกันน้อยลงอยู่เป็นส่วนมากขึ้นและที่แต่งงานก็แต่งงานกันช้าลงทัศนคติของคนไทยที่เคยอยากจะมีลูกกันมากๆลูกเต็มบ้านหลานเต็มเมืองเนี่ยก็เปลี่ยนไปนะคนที่แต่งงานแล้วก็มีลูกกันน้อยลงอย่างมากบางครอบครัวก็จำนวนมากก็มีลูกแค่คนเดียวบางคู่เนี่ยแต่งงานแล้วยังไม่มีลูกเลย
But what is much more worrying than the declining birth rates is the increasing of the aging population. And it has been predicted already that by 2025, or in 3 years' time, Thailand will officially become the aging society where about 20.7% of Thailand's population will be people aged 60 and over. Apart from the forecast from the National Economic and Social Development Council, the Fiscal Policy Office of the Finance Ministry even predicted that in 2040, or in the next 18 years, the elderly population will have continued to increase rapidly. It is also estimated that the elderly population will increase from 12.2 million in 2021 to 20.4 million in 2040. In contrast, the working population aged between 15 and 59 will decrease from 43 million in 2021 to only 36 million in 2040. And because of the sizable and growing elderly population, which we will see over the next 20 years, Dr. Pramod explained that the expenses such as pensions and medical costs will be much higher, which might place an additional burden on the country's finances.